Welcome to Twisted Creations. My name is Andrea and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be attempting my hand at making candles. I'm going to be using 415 soy wax. I'm going to try microwaving and melting in the microwave method. And I'm going to be using 3 different colors: crayon, liquid dye, and mica, in 3 different candles to decide which one I like better. As the fragrance I'll be using today is coconut lime. I'm going to finish off the one from Nature's Garden, and then I'm going to be using the one from Eternal Essence. They both smell great, and so I'm going to measure out some wax now for the first one. The first one, as you can hear my daughter's next to me looking out the window. The first color I'm going to try is the liquid lime color.
Yeah, the window. I'm looking at the birds and flowers. I smell the flowers outside.
Okay.
What did I do? I picked them up. Like I picked them up. The flowers broke.
Okay.
Like this. Very cool.
Okay. So I'm going to measure out half a cup of wax and melt it a little bit at a time to see how much wax I get, and hopefully I can fill one of these jars up in one pour. You know what? I think I want a whole cup at first. Yeah, 1 whole cup. Between melting, since this doesn't have a rezip, I'm going to put it in a gallon Ziploc bag. Set that off to the side. We'll come back once this is melted. Alright, now we have a full cup of wax melted beautifully. So now we're going to add our color in first. I'm going to start with three drops of green and see what color I get. Or if you even mix. Alright. Soap colorant does not do well in wax. I just wanted to see, it was more of an experiment on my end. As you can see, it just beads up at the bottom. Nothing more. Doesn't color. So, since we know that, I'm going to cut a little bit of green wax and give it some color. Try that one first. And stir. So I know that the green crayon will color the wax because it's wax with wax. So I'm not worried about that. I am curious to see what the beaded soap colorant will do now that once it dries. Alright, I think I want that just a shade darker, so I'm just going to cut just a tiny bit more, about that much more. Half of what I stuck in there the first time. There it goes. And keep stirring. The heat of the wax of where it's at right now will melt that little piece, so I don't need to put it back in the microwave. Once that is melted, I will add the fragrance oil and then pour. Alright, that looks like a wonderful color. It looks like the itty bitty piece of wax is barely the size of a pin needle. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. Once I make sure that's stirred up really good, I'm going to start pouring into one of my jars. I'm going to move 2 of these out of the way. Here's my jar. I'll move my wick out of the way now that I got it thoroughly mixed. Okay, I'm going to stick that in. And now I'll try to pour slowly and evenly all the way up. Okay, so it looks like that filled it up just below the rim. So now I'm going to try to get this set up, set this to the side to dry. Using skewers to try to center the wig. Skewers aren't working, so I'm going to use 2 pencils. They keep rolling away because they're so light. Alright. Show you that and then set it aside. Alright, so what I did was set it up like that, and then I'm going to leave it to sit. Preferably out of the wind that's coming through the window. Okay, I'll be back. I need to get some more pencils. I went and retrieved some pencils so I can do my next candle. And while I was doing that, I made a different decision on what fragrance I'm going to use. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into the next video that I have planned, what fragrance oil it's going to be. I cleaned out my glass measuring cup, so now I'm going to measure 1 cup. I traded measuring cups. 1 cup of wax now, and then I'm going to use green mica to see how that works in the wax. So let's get started. I'm going to put this in that microwave for 3 minutes. While I wait for that to melt, I'm going to pour my fragrance oil and then we'll be right back. I'm only using 2.5 ml fragrance oils per cup. While I wait for that to melt, I want to show you what the scents I plan on doing for this summer release. The scent will be available between May and the end of August. It's going to have the key lime essential oil in it, and we're going to have 2 fragrances, key lime and cilantro, and key lime and lemon. So it's going to be lemon and lime, and lime and cilantro. Those are going to be the fragrances available in soaps and in bath bombs for this summer. I am unsure. I got some salt and sugar scrubs and coffee scrubs and activated charcoal coming that I'm excited to show and do a couple of videos. Let's check this. It's not quite ready. It's halfway there. So I'm going to give it 45 minutes. It's over halfway there. So I'm going to give it 45 minutes to melt that last little bit. But yes, those are the fragrances I'm going to have for this summer that I'm excited about. I got some more projects that I want to do. I got some incense that I made that are dry. I'm just waiting to burn, and then I can show you those videos and how they come out. I can't wait to show you those either. So I got a lot of stuff coming for this summer. How is everyone's how is everyone doing with the COVID-19? My kids are home for the year. They're doing online courses here in Iowa. They are enjoying that very much. They missed school. Okay, that should be ready. Okay. So it's pretty much melted. That little bit I can just stir, and the heat of the wax will melt it. I'm going to set this aside while I stir in the colorant. That should help it cool down to be able to put in the fragrance oil. So let's do this first. Let's try that amount and stir. Ooh, that has a nice shimmery texture to it. That is such a pretty color. That had no problem mixing with the wax. The mica didn't. Which makes me wonder, how will the biodegradable glitter go? So this fragrance will be the key lime and the lemon. No, this one's lemon and cilantro for this candle. I don't have any more colors to try out, but I think I'm going to try doing a lemon color and a green color for the lemon and lime products versus just green for the cilantro and lime. I don't know if you can see that. That's a beautiful shimmer. It's all mixed in nice and well. You just need to let it cool down a little bit. And then I'll add the fragrance oil. I'll be ready to go. So I guess I'm only making 2 candles today since the liquid color didn't work. So I'm going to put some of my stuff away while I wait. You can see that that looks awesome. Look how cool that color is in there. I'll be right back. I've let that sit for a bit. It's definitely on the cooler side, so I'll go ahead and put this in there and put the fragrance oil in and stir. Can you see that? Look how cool. I like that. I like the look of that. That is nice to watch. Now we stir. Set that aside, bring over my jar, hold up my wick, and pour in one smooth pour. So I'm going to center this and set it aside to dry. Just want to show you how my other candle's coming along. As it dries, you can see on its side that it's drying nicely. Set it back down and quit disturbing it would be good. Okay, so I'm back with my candles, and I wanted to show you that I only had a little dribble on the sides that they're not that dry. I can just wipe that off. There's one. Same with the other one, it's just a little bit. The colors came out beautifully with the lime and coconut and the cilantro and key lime. They came out beautifully, so I'm going to trim the wicks now. Okay, so now that the wicks are cut, these are ready to be sold. These one personally will be given to my friend. Both of them to my friend that buys from me. I'm just going to give these to her since they are the trial and errors. I gotta get, that's not quite centered, so it's not ready. I gotta work on my pouring a little bit. So I will have candles ready, start selling candles in the month of May. I shouldn't say ready, but I will start selling some fragrances like lavender and coconut lime in the month of May for candles. So until next time, have a great day.